Hello, awesome historians. Today's topic is Ralph D. Abernathy and his involvement in the civil rights movement. Firstly, here are some facts about Ralph D. Abernathy. He was born on March 11, 1926. He died on April 17, 1990, aged 64. He was a clergyman and activist. He was part of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, SCLC. He was a leader of the civil rights movement and Martin Luther King's closest friend. Ralph D. Abernathy along with Martin Luther King created the Montgomery Improvement Association, MIA, which later led to the Montgomery bus boycott that lasted for over a year, which successfully resulted in the Supreme Court ruling segregation on buses unconstitutional, gaining the civil rights movement worldwide publicity. The Southern Christian Leadership Conference was set up on January 11, 1957, where Martin Luther King and Ralph Abernathy became part of the executive board as president and financial secretary/treasurer. They were both one of the founders of the SCLC. When the Freedom Riders stopped in Montgomery, many were attacked. Later, King and Abernathy formed an event to support the Freedom Riders, where they pleaded for help from the federal government. The next morning President Kennedy sent the Alabama National Guard. Together they gained success with the Freedom Riders in Montgomery, Birmingham, and Huntsville. The partnership of Abernathy and King led the civil rights movement successfully through the southern states. They were often always together, they were both jailed 17 times together, and they led the civil rights movement together. Their partnership successfully resulted in securing the Civil Rights Act, the Voting Act, and the abolition of the extremely racist Jim Crow. After King's death, Abernathy led on and became president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. He organized the Poor People's Campaign March in Washington, D.C., as he hoped it would bring attention to the helpless poor people. He constructed huts in the Capitol. As a protest towards the police, it was then given the name of Resurrection City. However, this didn't go too far and Abernathy ended up being imprisoned for 3 weeks. After the campaign, Abernathy went to lead on the SCLC. However, it longer had the same stance it once had, therefore Abernathy resigned in 1977.
Created using Powtoon.